Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Analytics with Amrita. So today we are going to solve one more question which is based on SQL. So if you are liking my video, please subscribe to my channel Analytics with Amrita to get more SQL questions. So today we are going to solve a question which is write a query to get region-wise count of returned order. So we have two tables here. First one is return table. Let me run this so you can know how many rows we have. We have 296 rows. That means the order which are returned are 296 orders which are returned. So let me show you orders table, how many rows we have, how many orders were placed. For that we will write select star from orders to get all the orders, how many orders are placed in orders table. So let's execute this, and as you can say in 9994 rows we have 9094 rows. That means this much order has been placed. Okay, and from this much order 296 orders are returned. Okay, so how many distinct order, because on one order id we have different products as well. As you can see here, if you will see on this particular order id, if you see there are 5 order ids, right, which are same. But if you see here, let me show you, for these 5 order ids, okay, where is the product id, we have different products, right? As you can see here, our products are different, product ids are different. That means one when we place and the order ids are same. That means when we place any particular order on Amazon, at the same time we have selected 4 or 5 orders as well, like 4 or 5 product at the same time. Okay, and those products are coming in the same category or same supplier or same seller, then the order id which got generated for the particular order is for 2 or 3 orders, the order id is same, which are going to be delivered on same day. You have seen like on Amazon, the product got bifurcated, that this order will be delivered on this date, this order will be delivered by this seller, this order will, the supplier is this. And so you have seen like you have the option to select. Okay, so this is how, if you there are 5 orders and suppliers are different or the sellers are different, then those orders will get a different order id. Whereas if the seller is same and the orders can be delivered on same day, then the order ids are same for those for both the products. So this is how here 5 different products has different 5 different products have same order id. Okay, if you will see the order date is also same, right? The customer id is also same. Here you can check, like if you place any order, the customer id is one, but order ids are different, right? Here you can say the customer is same, the order id is same, but the product ids are different. That means for the particular order, different products is sold. Okay, so here you can see like there can be a possibility that the seller is, if the seller details are there there are possibility that the seller may be same or something kind of. Okay, so from here you can see like for how many distinct order ids we have in these 9994, how many distinct order ids we have. Let's execute this and we will see like 5900, 5009 rows. That means 5009 distinct orders we have, distinct order ids we have here, right? Now let's see how we will get the return orders, the return how we will write the query for to get the region wise count of return orders, right? That means first let me clear this, the count will be 296 only. The order return order count will be 296, not more than that, because the order ids which are the order which are returned in the return table is 296, right? If you will see here, the because the order which are written on the basis of order id, not on the basis of product id. Okay, here you can see the order, the return was done on the particular order ID, not on the product ID. That's why it's only have 296 rows. The count of the region wise, the total count of all the 4 region of return order will be 296 only, because of return order table count. Okay, so here we will write select. Let's see, I have written 3 queries here. Okay, these are my 3 queries which I wrote. So let's see what is happening in the first query. First we have selected region. Region is coming from which table? Orders table. Okay, so we will write o dot region to get clarification, because here I am not knowing like from which table it is coming. It's coming from returns table or it coming from orders table. So we for that, because it's a single column, right? It is not present in both the tables. That's why it's not giving me any kind of error, and it's easily getting identified by the query. That's why it's not giving errors. But for our information, we will put o in front of region, so that we will know that from which table it's coming. Okay, so o dot region count r r dot order id. That means we are going to get a count of order IDs. From which table? We are getting the count from the returns table order ID. Now here we have joined both the tables, right? Returns table and orders table. And which join we are using here? We are using here left join. Now the question will be, now the answer will be tricked. Here we are using r dot order ID, right? Here, according to us, if we are using r dot order ID, that means the order ID count should come 296 only, right? But when we are using left join here, see carefully. If we are using r dot order ID, from here we are making the query to get the count as 296. But when we are putting left join here, that means we are making the query to get the count from orders table, the table from where, which is present on the left side of the left join, which is written like that. Means the count will come from orders table, not from r dot orders table, not from the returns table. The count will not come from this table. Okay, not from the returns table. The count will come from the orders table. When the count will come from the orders table, if you have seen, like for one particular, there are number of orders. If you have seen, like for one particular order, sorry, one order ID is get repeated so many times. Like I have mentioned before that if you have seen, like one particular order ID was coming 5 times. That means here we will get a count greater than 296, because the result will come from the orders table, right? And we are connecting both the tables on what basis? We are connecting both the tables on order ID, right? Now we will group by it o dot orders, sorry, o dot region, right? We are grouping it because we have to get the region wise count. If you have seen here, the east region is giving 149, south is giving 69, west is giving 490, central is giving 92. Okay, now let me show you the calculation, how much it's giving us. It is obviously it's not 296, obviously, because the west is itself giving more than 296. So let me show you how much order we are getting from here. So east is giving 149 and south is giving 69, west is giving 490 and central is giving 92. So it's total, sorry, 149, 69, 490 and 92, right? It's giving 800. Why we are getting 800? Because the orders are repeated in the orders table. Okay, so to get the 296 row, we will put here a distinct order IDs. If we put distinct order ID, that means we will get the orders details from the orders table only, right? But we will get a distinct order IDs. That means the order IDs will not be repeated here. So now let's see how many orders we are getting now. Okay, let's run this query itself. So we are getting 39, 44, 24, 189. Now let's again we will add this and I will show you that the result is coming right or wrong. And 189, as you can see that now the result is coming as 296 only. Why it's coming as 296? Because we have put distinct here. By putting distinct here, the orders are the order IDs are not getting repeated. If we have the order is placed 5 times, the product IDs are different, but the order IDs are coming thrice or more than 4 or 5. Still, it's not giving us this count. Now you are asking how you can say that like the order IDs are getting repeated, right? So let me show you here. So in this, if you have seen, now let's go to our third query, right? This is our third query. So here, as you can see, number of return orders. The order IDs are 296 only, right? Which I mentioned. So, but here we are using inner join, right? So that means the order which are present in returns table as well as which is present in orders table, both will come, right? Only those orders will come which are present in orders table and returns table. That means the returns table, all the data from the returns table will come in the result, right? So the rows will be 296 when we use inner join. But we are getting number of orders here, as you can see there are four or in orders table. This particular order ID has four times came. You can see this order is coming 4 times, this order is coming 2 times, this order is coming 4 times, this order is coming 6 times. That's why in this query previously, when we haven't put distinct, the order, the count was coming as 800 because of this reason. Because this order was coming, the orders were taken from the orders table, and the for this particular order, it was coming as 6. This particular order was coming 4 times, this particular order was coming 3 times. So this because of this, the count was getting increased to 800. When we sum up this particular row, okay, when we sum up this particular row, the count will be 800. That's why when we were running this query, we were getting a result of 800. The count was coming as 800 instead of 296. But because we want only 296 as our, as you can see, we write a query to get region wise count of returns order. That means returns table have only 296 rows, so we should only get 296 rows, right? The count should be come as 296, not 800. So for that we will write here. If you have seen, we are using distinct here, right? Also instead of left join, we are using inner join. Why? So that we will get our, so that we will get our only orders which are present in both orders table as well as returns table. When we get this, let's see what will happen if we remove distinct from here. Let's see, let's run this query and see what will happen if we remove uh, distinct from the inner join. Again, as you can see, the same is coming because the order, because in returns the particular order has 1 time, but in orders table the same order ID which is present in returns table is more than 1 time. That's why we are putting distinct here. Okay, in front of this we are putting distinct so that we will get our exact count. because we have only order 296 order which were returned. We don't want the repetition of the orders. Okay, so because of this we are putting distinct here. So this is how we can solve these kind of questions which sometimes got tricky, because I, every time when I solve this question I got tricked, like my mind was like, oh, what I'm missing. So that's why this is how you can understand this kind of approach we should get into. To solve these kind of question we should approach the question like this only. So after, once you approach the question like this, you will get a right number of records, you will get a right number of rows, and you will see like, yeah, after this approach you can solve these kind of questions. Okay, thank you.